Hey guys, how are you doing today? It's Marla. I don't know if you can tell, but the sun is going down right now, so my lighting is starting to get a little sucky. But I am going to attempt to do at least part of this video and then maybe film the rest of it tomorrow morning when I have some sun. This is going to be my perceptions of the Power Peel by Ole Henriksen. This peel, I've heard so much about this peel. I looked at the Sephora website. It got so many stars, like 5-star reviews. I purchased, it comes in packs. You can get the 2-treatment pack, which I believe is $16, which is what I got, because I'm always of the belief that if you can get the smallest size version before you know if you really like it or not, that's your best bet, rather than spending a lot of money on something that you get and you hate and you have all this stuff left over. I've already tried this Power Peel once. I tried the first treatment and I didn't like it. So I'm going to try the second treatment and see if I dislike it as much as I did the first treatment. Everybody says this treatment is so great. It makes their skin feel so good and wonderful and does all these great things for their skin. I'll be honest with you, the first treatment, the only thing it did was break me out like a giant red. There we go. Now I have some bright lights. Give me a second to fix that. Hopefully that's a little better. That was kind of one of my lights and one of the papers came down off of it and fell on the floor. And all of a sudden my eyes were, I couldn't see there for a second because I was blinded by the light. I tried this once already and the only thing I noticed was that my face turned beet red. It almost hurt. But other than that, there were no miraculous, wonderful things that happened to my skin. So I'm going to try it again. Maybe I was just a doofus when I used it the first time, and maybe this time I will see the amazing things that this mask can do, and I will have to eat my words. So let's do this together, and I'm going to be really kind of quick about it. It is a 3-stage mask. The first part of it is the almond polish. Then the second stage or step is the lemon strip. And then the chamomile comfort. And I'll tell you, by the end of all this, I definitely needed the chamomile comfort. My face was super red. So I'm going to put on a sloppy shirt, and I may actually wait until tomorrow morning to film the rest of this so you can really see what's going on. Because I was kind of hoping to get this all in, but I didn't realize the sun was just going to kind of just go plop right down and start setting. So let me maybe finish this in the morning. That way you can get a really good look at and see if it does any amazing things to my skin. I will be back and I will see you tomorrow morning. So this Power Peel by Ole Henriksen is a microdermabrasion and an acid peel treatment. It's supposed to give you dramatic results, clear impurities out of your face, make your face look luminous and have softer skin. So my face is freshly washed. I still have a hard time getting all my eyeliner off, but everything else is off my face. And I'm going to start with step number 1, which is the almond polish. Directions: blend between lightly wet hands and apply to damp face. Massage into face and neck. I'm only going to do my face for now because I have a collared shirt on. Do it for 1 to 2 minutes and then rinse. So I'm going to tear this off. And what I'll do is I'm going to, let me go wet my face really quickly so you can kind of do this with me. My face is damp and I cut open the almond polish, which is step 1. I'll give it a little sniff. Smells a little bit like almonds. It smells pretty good. And it looks like that. And I'm going to put this on both sides of my face. And I'm going to massage it in. And it has little kind of rough little beads in that almost feel like sand. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to look at my little clock and do this for about 2 minutes. Now, right now, for some reason, I don't know why, but I don't know if my skin's really tender, but this really feels like it's burning my skin really badly. Like so badly that when I'm rubbing the sand over it, it feels like my skin is raw. So just a heads up about that. I don't know if it's just me, but that's what I'm feeling right now. All right, I think that was probably close to about 1 minute, maybe a minute and a half. I didn't put it on my forehead because I'm just kind of testing this out in my face. I just didn't want to make a mess of all my hair because I have to go out this afternoon grocery shopping. But I have this all over my face. It feels really good. It's kind of a nice, thick almond mask. The burning sensation has subsided, but when I first put it on, it was really intense. I don't know why, but it doesn't burn anywhere around my eyes because I know sometimes when I put certain masks on, the fumes kind of come up and just kind of burn and sting my eyes, but I don't have this whatsoever. So right now, I'm going to do what the directions say, and I'm going to rinse this off, and I'll be right back. I'm drying off my face now. I just rinsed off the almond part of the mask. Pleasantly, it was very easy to remove. It just kind of dissolved really quickly with water. So far, so good. Maybe I'll change my mind about this. Okay, now I'm going to do step number 2, which is the lemon strip. Blend between dry hands and massage into face and neck. Leave on for 2 minutes before applying the Chamomile Comfort on top. Do not rinse off. So I'm going to separate this off, cut the top, give it a little sniff. I guess it smells like lemons. A little bit. I mean, yeah, lemons, but kind of funny lemons. I don't know. And this is kind of gel-like and gooey. So maybe this is the lactic acid part of this. So I'm supposed to really blend this between dry hands and massage it into face, but I only have one hand available right now. I'll put this on and wow, talk about intense stinging. And I don't know why again, really painful stinging. I think what it's doing is there are certain areas in my face, like right here where I'm rashy. I have a really bad rash. I laid on something, I don't know what it was, but it really irritated my skin. And then when I put this on top of it, ooh, boy, it's like putting just like a cut lemon on a raw sore. That's kind of what it feels like right now. I know that sounds pleasant. Okay, I'm rubbing this in, and I'm gonna leave this on for 2 minutes before I put the other one on. So let me try to time this. So step 2 is done with the lemon strip. And again, leave on for 2 minutes before applying the Chamomile Comfort, which is step 3 on top, but do not rinse off. So I'm leaving the lemon strip on, and now I'm putting the Chamomile Comfort. Hopefully this is very comforting on top of this lemon strip. And this is sort of a thick cream. Smells good, but it smells, I mean, it doesn't smell good, but it smells okay. But it smells familiar. Do you ever smell something that smells familiar to you? It smells like something from your past, and I can't remember what this reminds me of. So I'm going to put this on, massage it directly over the lemon strip, and then I'm going to time this, once this is all on, for 15 minutes, and I'm going to come back. Might as well put it all on. It's like shaving cream, it feels like almost. It's really super thick, creamy shaving cream. This is probably going to make my rash really bad now. It'll make it worse. I'll probably have it all over my face now. But again, I'm not putting it on my forehead because I'm just kind of trying to see how it looks in the main part of my face. All over my nose. It doesn't, none of this burns my eyes whatsoever. It's surprising. It's burning my skin on my face. The other one did, but it doesn't burn around the eye area. Okay, so I'm going to time myself for 15 minutes, and I will be back in 15 minutes. Let me see, I'm assuming I'm supposed to rinse this off. Yes, rinse this off after 15 minutes. So I'm going to wait 15 minutes, I'm going to rinse this off, and then I will be back. So I took off the Chamomile step 3 part of the mask. My face is, as it was before, red, but this time it's not quite as red as it was before. My face does feel really smooth. Looks pretty good. It did kind of inflame that whole area that was already rashy. I don't even know what is going on there with my face. I went from having no, look at how red that area is. So red there, red along my jawline. So this does really make your face super red. So if you're planning on going out, it's probably not the best time to do this when you're going out. It did leave my face feeling really soft, but you know, I don't know if it's really doing anything different than some of my other clay masks. And that's the only thing I haven't kind of come to. I guess I haven't come to a decision about that. So what I think I'm going to do is I started out this video kind of saying I really didn't like it the first time I used it. And this time that I used it, the second treatment, it is kind of making my face look, I think, a little bit like it did a good job of kind of taking out the impurities and kind of leaving my skin almost looking a little tighter. So I may have to just kind of, let me see. I think what I may do is I may kind of be middle of the road right now. I think what I may do is the next time I'm at Sephora, I may actually get 2 more of these treatments and then do them and then kind of do a revisited video. But for right now, I am kind of leaning on maybe liking this now. My mind might have been changed. I am starting to kind of like this a little bit. So let me just leave this video at that. And if you want to try this mask, it may not be a bad mask for you to try. I think it may make your skin look a little brighter, cleaner, microdermabrated, whatever you want to say. But I am really starting to kind of like this mask. So I would kind of give this right now a B. And then maybe if I do it again a couple times, it may move up to an A or an A+. So we shall see. I will leave it at that. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye from Marla.